back to BLACKSITE tonight. We're going to talk about President Trump's proposal for a 50-year mortgage. To me, that's completely insane. First, I would like for you to subscribe to his channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. President Trump has made a proposal for a 50-year mortgage. President Roosevelt, almost 100 years ago, made a proposal for a 30-year. I think a 50-year mortgage is insane. Say if you buy a house at 30, you can't finish the mortgage till you're 80, maybe before you die. That's giving the bankers a chance to steal millions and billions of dollars from people who signed up for these mortgages. That's a windfall for the bankers. The money that they can make off on the interest of a 50-year loan is completely insane. I don't even like 30-year loans. I paid that. I would rather have a 15-year loan. At least I know in 15 years I can pay it. It's over. It's done. It's mine. But a 50-year loan, it seems like you're paying rent for a house to potentially own for 50 years. You don't know if you're going to live 50 years, you or your mate. And how can you pass that house down to your children to create generational wealth? More than likely, you'll never finish that loan. So, like I said, you paying rent indefinitely at a house. That's all you're doing. This is not a good idea. And I'm glad Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican from Georgia, said this is a windfall for the bankers with the interest. Yes, you can write off the interest, mortgage interest on your taxes. You can do all that. But do you want a house and pay for it for 50 years indefinitely, and you don't even feel like anytime soon that the house will actually be yours? So say if you bought the house in your 30, you'll pay it off at 60. It'll be in your family. You can pass it down to your children for 50 years. It's insane. And this is not a good proposal. It's something better that Trump would come up with in a 50-year loan. Nobody. You have to be a complete fool to sign up for 50 years. The interest rates are high. You're going to be paying those interest rates for 50 years. It's 2025. You won't finish paying that until 2075. You understand that? Do you understand how long that is? That's half a century. This is a bad proposal. It needs to be shelved. A 30-year mortgage is about as long as I can go with President Roosevelt. I think a 15-year mortgage should be the most that you should be able to do, because you can actually see the finish line of paying off the mortgage. It's like having a student loan for a lifetime. That's what it's like. So you have this house that you hope increase in value, but it's never your home. It's never going to be your home. Because if you pass away, if your wife passed away, it's still not your home. So you've been investing in this home, giving money for 50 years, but it's never yours. And it's probably also going to be the bank's. So the bank is going to make billions and trillions. If this is the past, if bankers are to start giving out 50-year mortgages, you got to be a damn fool to sign up for that. Bad proposal. Bad proposal. You don't even know if you're going to be wanting to live in that neighborhood for 50 years. Neighborhood changes sometime in 20, 30 years. People move in, other people move out. But you're stuck with that home. You're stuck with that 50 years. This is a horrible plan. Yes, there are going to be some people who sign up for the plan. because Trump is the president. They MAGA. They just want a house. And the bankers are always looking for fools. They're always looking for people that they can make money off of. You see what they did in the mortgage crisis back in 2008. To me, a 50-year mortgage is completely insane. There are people who are going to come here and argue with me about it, but you know damn well you can't pay off no 50-year mortgage. Because you know damn well you ain't going to be paying no mortgage. Because the average person who gets a home is probably in their 30s. That means you will possibly be up to 80 years old before you pay off that damn mortgage. That don't make no sense. This is complete insanity. We need a better proposal. Lower the interest rates, get the economy going, get it better. Because this is not the answer. Can't be the answer. It's like being on lifetime rent at a house that's never possibly going to be yours. You and your wife could die at 70. The house is never yours because you didn't pay off the mortgage. So it returns back to the bank. Not only does the bank make money off you paying the mortgage, they get the house back because you died before you paid off the mortgage. Doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I want to see people come here and argue with me, say this is a great proposal. I want to hear it. I really do. You can tell me how great of a proposal is. People who pay 30-year mortgages who don't like it, but at least they can see the end is coming soon. But this, there's never an end. You might be out of here in that other never world with God before you see that you paid for your home. This is insane. And I'm glad Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm glad that some people on TikTok and YouTube have stepped up and said this is not right. This is complete foolishness right now. Now you can put out a proposal. You can throw it out and see how the bankers, the American people reacts to this. You know, these are things that politicians always do. But I don't think he should try and implement this program at all. This is nothing but a mega boom for the bankers. That's all it is. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.